I could.
Because it's technically not getting any closer.
Nim could cast Minor Illusion to make it
Yanami?
look closer.
You know me?
So, yeah. So, that's good. We'll settle that one. It was... I gotta remeasure again because I have the memory of less than a goldfish. I don't know why I measured it that way. But anyway, I know the space. So the one that's afraid of the head is going to look at the head, and then it's going to, like, peer around, and the sea prin is on the ground, and it's going to go under the sand and burrow and pop up right there. And that's its movement. So, help me figure out what a 15-foot cone would be.
15-foot cone is basically when you point in a direction, it's like every space that is 15 away in that direction.
So, this line, really.
Yes, so from here, it would be between this spot and this spot, and that's every single, like, spot in between.
Yeah, so. So, yeah, no, it's gonna do this. It's gonna slightly misjudge the distance to Prin, but it's going to attempt to kick up a bunch of sand, which will hit Lily and Samson if my measurement is right.
That is correct.
So you must make a dexterity 13 saving throw.
I think I make it.
Not a dexterity save.
Oh no, not for Samson.
Oh god, something Samson can't roll well on. However, will he recover from this?
I just imagine it like you just see him get like a face of sand, and then just these little windshield wipers just wipe them off his goggles.
Like, two little arms just deploy from the holes in his hat and reach down and just like, they just got like the white gloves on and they're just wiping Samson's face. You know, there's a buffer wheel that comes out. It's like,
just.
Alright, and then Lily has to make a dexterity saving throw. So see, what happened is normally Samson would have been more at risk of getting sand, but good old Lily takes it right to the face. Full sand in the eyes, in the squid eyes, in the crab-like eyes, all over her face, and the poor baby's just uncomfy.
How tall is Lily?
Huh?
How tall is Lily?
I can't honestly remember. Not excessively tall. She's longer and wider than she is tall.
Okay.
But she's maybe about, I don't know, a head or two, maybe higher than Samson is standing straight up. You gotta climb up to get onto her. So she's definitely taller than all of you, but, you know, compared to the rest of the world, one would not necessarily consider that tall. Tall to a no.
I asked for completely mundane reasons that don't matter.
Fair enough. I didn't know how important.
Rebel,
Good job.
check general chat.
I saw. I was just about to comment. That's really good.
Yeah, I should check your.
You can also buy a pair that look much dumber. They're called. I shouldn't say it. This is recording. Anyway.
Yeah, you're fine.
They're called the eye wipes.
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't know Apple made a windshield wipers.
The eye wipes. So anyway, we still got two more that are gonna do things. Let let's get this measurement. Yep, that's within. And yep, that's within. So the one directly in front of Samson is going to burrow straight into the ground. And let me get this measurement again. Because it's on a weird diagonal, we're gonna still treat this as straight because they can't occupy the same space. Of course, but...
True.
Actually, when measuring straight towards something, do you count what that creature is in the space of, or no?
What the hell do you mean?
Like, if it had to
If
be
it-
straight towards something, do I count here, or do I count here? Probably
So, like,
here.
if it's a straight line, then you can count here as long as it's in range.
Yeah, okay. So, as long as the target's a guaranteed 5 feet and then 15 to travel for a total of 20.
Yeah, so it has to be within, like, range. So if it can move 20 feet, it can get to any target in 20 feet.
Yeah, so... I'm detecting we might slightly be on a different wavelength, so read that and then see if anything I said didn't
At
make sense
least
for you.
20 feet forward in a straight line, yeah.
So, okay, that's 20 feet. Because it would end up in the square in front of them, because,
That's
you know...
perfectly fine.
Okay,
As-
good.
Because, like, so it has to be at least 20 feet to a target. So the target's within 20 feet, then
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just checking, because obviously some of these mechanics are new. So, Prin gotta make a DC save. And the sheets have that. Where
Yes.
is the saving throw? Ah, here it is. Does not make it.
Oh.
So, Prin takes 10... Oh, no, 3d6. We like rolling numbers. 3d6 lightning. For solid average damage.
Yeah.
Yay.
Jeez, JD is technically on your team.
What? Oh no, I was just saying yay at the fact that you rolled and then got the exact number.
Numbers are funny when they're funny.
Yeah, so far Prin's taken 20 damage.
And
And he still has more health than any of us.
Yeah.
it makes a gore attack as a bonus action.
Is Prin gonna die?
We don't know. We'll see. Let me check that armor class. And the attack misses
Yay.
by sheer coinky ding. But second verse, same as the first. The other one coming up from behind from downtown.
Prin has immunity to fire, right?
Oh, yeah. No, it's a resistance.
It's a resistance.
What's his dex like?
Not good, as
Not-
you can
not-
see.
Not good. Not good.
Yeah, he's
It's
So-
awful. Absolutely awful. I've never met a
funny.
clumsier lizard.
So yeah, no. I guess you can't fool fool an old dog with the same trick twice. That was an expression that exists. Absolutely. Yes, that is how say expression. Yeah. Ah, yes. Ah.
If
Wait a minute.
Celeste could pull Prin back like one square.
Oh, well, that's funny. When you do the static charge, it already rolls the damage.
Is it?
Oh,
I didn't notice
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's why the top one says 10 damage and the bottom one says 4 damage.
Oh.
So you managed to do the exact same amount of damage.
I not only managed to ignore the fact that the damage is already rolled, but I read the average and then said, "No, wait, we're rolling the dice." Then rolled the dice and got the same value. So that was just a fate.
yeah, both
Yeah.
the same damage and the average.
Yeah, thank you.
average
I apparently put that. I forgot that I set up these things a lot better than I actually use character sheets.
Just use them better for it.
Yeah. But anyway, no, he blocks anyway.
If
So not
Celeste,
to be the bearer of bad news, but isn't he like, does stunning, can he still make the deck save when he's stunned after the first one?
Can he?
I don't know what the definition of stunned
No.
is.
Stun means that I think stun means you automatically fail
Oh wait,
dex and strength rolls.
it does.
Oh.
It
So
do.
he does take the lightning damage. He gets mauled.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bryn.
Hey, honesty is the best policy. That's another 4 damage down. And I'm going to keep this open because we are going for that gore attack.
And that's at advantage because he's stunned.
oh,
Yep, so that's a 20 to
Is
hit.
Bryn gonna die?
It might! Oh!
19 more damage.
So the second creature wasn't that smart. Prin was stoic. It didn't realize the deed was already done. But nevertheless, we've got a solid 15 damage going in.
He's got one of them healing potions, right?
So he's still stunned, and that's the last one. And here we go. Hi, Celeste. So they are snarling, they are cackling. Prin is stunned, he's dazed, he's not paying attention, and his armor is getting kind of worse for wear. And we come to Celeste. I will give you a few seconds to think about what you might want to do with Celeste. I'm going to visit the little boy's room.
So do we heal Prin, or...
I mean, we could just sacrifice him to Nim's fireball, because now she can hit, like, all of them.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah. I could also use Burning Hands, I believe. No. If I get right here. Yeah.
Don't forget that we're still on a creature.
No, well, do
our
you
best.
see where I started the arrow from? I get on the side of Lily. No, Burning Hands wouldn't work.
As long as you're within range. I mean, he's doing the job of a tank. He's tanking aggro.
Yeah.
A little too
He's
well.
making a whole lot of it. In the first round.
Egg boy?
Question.
Absolutely.
If a creature is wrapped in flammable plants, would they take extra damage from fire damage?
If a creature was wrapped in flammable plants, the general rule for flammable equipment and items is that when encountered with fire, they will not catch. I know that from seeing many fire spells that say all flammable things in the area, save for objects and worn clothing. The same for items and worn clothing will catch fire.
Well, what I mean is, like, would it function like if someone were coated in oil, which is a status type thing, where they take extra damage from fire? Would it count if it was, like, flammable plant life?
I am right now leaning towards no on the context of how quote unquote worn things are typically treated.
Well, it's not a war. It's like
Which
Celeste
I
has
was
a spell that will turn the plants in will restrain things by entangling them in plants.
Oh, hey, I have that too.
right.
So with those plants, since they're basically restrained like rope, would they take extra fire damage as the plants burn because of fire?
Like I said, I'm leaning towards no. However, I do like your line of thinking. So if you can convince me, you could get me to say yes.
Well, if you are tangled up by like a net or like a rope or something that's like living like a plant monster, and the plant matter is flammable.
In
Because
most cases, it would
Especially
indeed.
since this is a dry area and it would be taking plants from this savanna.
It would indeed have. It would indeed, in most normal circumstances, be flammable. However,
Counterpoint, fresh vegetation burns less than anything else.
yes, that is a good
These
counterpoint.
wouldn't be fresh vegetation, it would be existing vegetation that's just magically manipulated.
Yes, and that is a very good point, and I acknowledge that. However, two counterpoints. One, mechanically, most fire spells won't do those kind of things for worn items or clothing, because then it becomes really messy with the character suddenly being caught ablaze, and that's
Yes.
definitely considered a little busted. Now,
I understand that.
I'm open to the idea because if you can explain to me in world-wise why clothing wouldn't catch fire but these plants would, which I know you already stated one theory, but I have a counterpoint for that, then I would be more willing to accept it. Or I shouldn't say more willing, I would most likely accept it.
I'm gonna go
Counterpoint,
to
though.
dinner while you guys debate.
Absolutely.
You do that.
Okay.
Absolutely. Counterpoint, most desert, savanna, and hot climate plants are actually resistant to fire. Insert example, the baobab tree in Africa is incredibly resistant to fire. You couldn't burn it if you tried. And most other desert plants, like cactus, succulents, are also resistant to fire because despite being in an arid climate, they have incredibly high water contents just to be able to survive. So, while these plants would be externally quite dry, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility to assume biologically they are adapted for high heat, including fire. That would be my counterpoint. I like where the thinking is, but I know of examples biologically where these plants would be more resistant to burning than they would be in other climates. So where we stand right now is I want to see if you can come up with a counterpoint that would refute me.
I mean, I just wanted to know if, like, a dry bush that lashes out from a savanna would catch on fire easy and burn everything in here.
A dry, dying bush would, but from my understanding, the plant would have to be living. Would you be able to manipulate a
Grass
dead...
and weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point, blah blah blah. These plants turn ground into dangerous terrain, encourage in this area. Cast the spell, blah blah blah. Strength saving throw will be restrained by entangling plants. Basically, are these plants susceptible to catching on fire?
Living?
No. Are these plants that Nim literally blew to fucking Kingdom Come?
It would be mostly the
green.
Right the green squares would be the plants. The brown stuff is, like I said last session, just like dips in the road from previous travel. With the lines
again,
like
but
wheels.
like these were in range. Are they on fire?
No.
Then I guess that doesn't matter.
Yeah. Good thinking, though. I like it.
I just wish I didn't get a college dissertation on why my idea was bad when you could just say, nah.
Because I like to try and make people feel like I actually heard their ideas rather than just saying no and leaving them wondering why I made the decision.
I mean, I didn't care why you made the decision. I just want you to make the decision. You're the DM. You can make the decision of whatever, and we say yes, okay.
I mean, we can have that conversation not in the middle of the session.
No! Have it now!
Anyway, what does Celeste do?
Her best.
Good for Celeste.
Shit, all closed up. I'm sick of looking at all these.
For the record, I am back but eating.
Nom nom
Okay.
nom. So Celeste is going to Celeste is going to cast Guiding Bolt on this one right over here.
Which one? Oh, the one you're measuring to.
Yes.
Took me a second for my eyes to pick up the green. What'd that do?
Guiding Bolt does this. All right, that hits.
Yeah, it does. No, I lied. It does not. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, if you didn't think I was kidding.
What the hell does this? Third level spells, right?
Huh?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
That's good damage.
Yeah, it does 33 damage to this one over here. And now the
topmost
next attack,
one, right?
Yeah, the topmost one.
Yeah, it's still standing.
All right, and that is going to be Celeste's turn. She's in a very good spot between three characters that have way more health.
Yeah.
Tucked in the little mage corner, right over here.
Okay, so trying to figure out how to not kill Prin.
Blow him to smithereens. He'll take way less damage than the rest of them. No, he'll take about the same damage as the rest of them on a good day.
So my train of thought is burning hands, since it's a cone. If I'm standing right here, did it do the ping
No.
thing?
Mm-mm.
How do you do the ping thing?
It has to be the top icon that selects, and you just hold.
Okay. Right here, like the edge of the bug, that would start, like right here, and Prin wouldn't get hit, right? Because it's a cone, and he'd be beside the tip of the cone.
How far is it going out?
15 feet, and I'd be standing at the edge of Lily, like right here.
So it would start from this one and go outward?
Yeah.
To there.
Yeah.
And it typically gains 1 in width every line it crosses, right? That's how cones do?
I don't know the specific of cones. I'm gonna tell
I
you that
was
now.
more asking, Ed.
If I remember correctly, you are the start of the cone.
Yeah, it says it starts itself.
Yeah, so that means that your cone, if you're here, would hit Prin.
Yeah, it would hit
then-
Bryn. It absolutely would catch him.
So, if you want to instead move here, then you can hit all 3 of them.
And just include Prin.
Which
Optionally, you could move here and miss Prin, but...
That would also require going through all the enemies and being Nim.
Yeah!
That would require... Yeah, at that point, those corners, you'd practically be standing off Lily. You really wouldn't be
Okay,
huddling
hold
in
on.
the corner.
There's... I can do bonus actions first. Okay, wait, before I do this. Prin is basically an object right now. He can't make any decisions, right? He's stunned. Can I hit him with the decanter and push him 15 feet back?
He is stunned.
Is he 200 pounds?
He is stunned. He is not an object, and he is not an unconscious. He automatically fails dexterity and strength throws, so you would be hitting him with damage, and you'd have to roll the check to see if you push him. Theoretically, yeah, you could push him, but
And then I could still hit all 3 with the 15 because I push him out of the way.
that's if he fails the check.
Which he would, because he's stunned.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
automatically fails strength and dex saves.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what Nim's gonna do. So,
Guys, hit the homie out the way.
I'm sorry, friend. Nim will stand in front of Rin. Because I can do bonus actions first, right?
Of course, you could do any action in any order that you wish.
So,
This
Nim
is
uses
easily the most
Geyser.
brutal Nim has ever been.
Yeah, she's just gunning things down.
Okay, and then I roll a 1d4.
For the damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Lucky boy. And he moves 15 feet away?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
Alright, so he's just pushed 15 feet away.
I just imagine he just, like, ends up being, like, forcefully rolling.
Oh, he's knocked prone, isn't he?
Huh?
He's knocked prone, isn't he?
I mean, it'd be either or, but I'd imagine if you put... Well, yeah, when you push something, you knock it prone.
Oh, here's a question. Would that would that proc
being
attack of
forced?
opportunity?
No, being forced to move out of the way does not proc attack of opportunity.
Nim
Fair
says, I'm
enough.
sorry, but you're in the way.
He's still stunned.
You gotta cool down.
He's still
Get
stunned
out.
and knocked prone.
He's not listening.
So yeah, no, he's not really listening.
You'll be okay, Fred, I promise.
Celeste is just like, what are you doing? Why did you do that?
It was really funny.
Yep.
Wait, why are you moving?
Oh, because I'm gonna hit all 3, remember?
Yeah, you can do that from where you were.
Oh,
Yeah.
then cool. I don't move.
Don't
And now
move.
I cast Burning
Also-
Hand.
Also, don't move because that would proc an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
No, I thought I couldn't do that when I'm like, because I'm on Lily, not off her. And they can't reach me.
Ooh.
Ooh, they can get up there. They got up to Samson, and it was on the highest point.
That's because they threw sand at Samson.
No, I'm talking about last session when it literally jumped out of the ground at Samson.
Well, yeah, it like jumped, but I feel like a jump and an attack of opportunity are 2 different things.
Big animals can jump and swipe at the same time.
Lies.
Alright. So,
You're
I cast Burning Hand. When I remember where it is. Oh, wait. Also, first, I forgot. Wild magic.
What do
I
you
don't
mean?
proc it. And now it's at 2.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Nothing-
Full stop.
Yeah?
We didn't read very carefully. Stunned
What?
until the end of the Sandcackler's turn.
Oh
So he would have to make the check. He would be unstunned.
no.
Unstun.
Okay.
Meet the
That's
unstun.
So then he
Oh,
doesn't
cute.
take that 19 damage? Because
19.
there was a 4 and then the 11 piercing?
What? No, he still does.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, the Sandcackler's combined turns are over.
Ah,
Yeah. But
Right?
no, he's he has to make the check against the spell save.
nah, Nim
I'll
telepathically
admit
tells
it.
him, fail, well, get pushed, bro. Prin, what the fuck?
Hold on, he's gotta make the thing.
He just did.
Did he?
Yeah, but Nim told him to fail,
Oh.
so let him fail.
Oh, where was he? Good, he did make it.
Good.
It's 15, right?
Yeah.
I have no object permanence. I should just count squares. There we go.
That's what I did.
Yay.
Go lamp.
Much appreciated.
Now burn those hands.
I'm actually going to cast this at 2nd level.
Upcasting!
Yeah. And they still have to make a spell save. 14.
What is that? Just D20, no modifier? Or
D20 with modifier.
modifier?
It's a
Oh,
dex save.
dexterity! Okay, thank you.
If these things have sheets, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you could just click dexterity on that and it'll roll the dexterity number.
I feel so stupid.
Honestly, I didn't realize that until like my other game where one of the characters just has like a pet.
It go, it pass, it pass, it pass.
Okay,
Take
so,
half.
I'm
Roll the
going
damage.
to... Which one has the 14?
What for? We'll go top to bottom, left to right.
Alright, so I'm going to use the penalty and roll a 1d4,
Great.
so it fails, because it's at 14.
There's a penalty? What?
Yeah, so, what's it called again? Bend luck, I can put a penalty or a bonus on people. That's how I got Jade to to allow her to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, so 1d4. That's on the 14, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to use all 6 of my points on... No, it's not worth it, because there's a chance I won't. So yeah, just that one then. And then I roll...
Would it be 3 damage numbers?
No, it'd be
or...
4d6. Because I upcast.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be 1 roll for all of them. Got it.
What a waste of an upcast, but whatever.
Alright. Let me put those numbers in.
Alright, so they take half of 11
Oh.
for the 2 that passed, and the one that didn't takes the 11. So it takes 5.
So 1 takes 11, the other 2 take 5.
Yeah, since you round
So-
down.
So this one would be the 11 and these two would be the 5.
Top one would be the 11, and then those 2 the 5. I know you were pointing at it, but I only have so much screen space, so sometimes when you do that, I physically can't see the board.
Actually, I'm gonna use another one of my sorcery points to re-roll the nat 1 I got. So,
I'm already doing like the damage calculation.
oh, but never mind.
Yeah.
I had to check if I had that spell because there's like a lot of things I can just do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing a lot of clicking.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
This one takes 5. Uh-huh. And then this one takes 5. And I don't need a calculator to do that number because that's simple math. Quick math! And that's the end of Nim's turn.
Do you guys want me to shoot the decanter again?
You can't.
Can't. You already did it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Also, I have to roll another d20.
Yeah, wild
You
magic.
guys know that wild magic doesn't proc every spell you cast, right?
I thought it was every time I cast a spell of, like, first level or higher.
No, it's sometimes when you cast a spell of first level or higher.
No, but Lordo said every time,
But
remember?
didn't you suggest that alternate table where it's every spell you just roll the die for it?
I suggested I personally suggested the build-up because, like...
Yeah, because
It's
that's fun and
cooler that
cool,
way.
and I
But, like,
immediately
doing
took
it
my...
on every spell is kind of whack.
But it's funny.
I mean, it is, but then, like, the nearest star blows up and the campaign's over.
Maybe.
And,
So,
like...
do I just tell me
Maybe.
yay or nay, 'cause
No, we've already agreed it's build up. That was agreed
build-up's
before.
fine. It doesn't have to be every spell, though. Y'all are crazy.
You're right, it doesn't have to be every spell. But,
just tell me
and I
yay
quote,
or nay.
oh,
There's a lot of-
it's yay or nay. But, and I quote, you're the DM, you say yes and we shake our heads, yes.
Alright. Hey, that's the only confirmation I need.
Yeah, so yay or nay, please.
I keep saying yay! Roll
you
the dice!
responded with yay or nay last time, you stupid idiot!
Okay, so I...
Wait,
It's a 1!
Alright.
right, is it a 1?
Look at it!
Right. No, I forgot if it had to match the die number or if it, right.
No, it's 1, or a 1 or 2, or a
Okay,
1 or 2
so
or
for
3.
I can
Yeah.
teleport as a bonus action for the next minute now.
Cool.
Yeah, within 30 feet. So, I end my turn.
You should do that! You should do that! You
I
should
already
do
used my
that.
bonus action.
Oh, it says a bonus action. That sucks.
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Yeah, you have it
Blows.
charged for the next minute, right?
Yeah, for the next minute.
You could just teleport 30 feet. That's great. So, yeah,
Yeah.
no. After casting that spell, you start to feel a bit of a surge. And
You-
you know exactly what maliciousness you could do with this. But you stow it in your mental back pocket for later. And you were saying it was kind of whack. She ended up net positive. There's no issue here. It's
I can cast Fireball on myself. Be aware.
Yeah, it is whack.
yeah.
And you're a madman. But,
Reset.
both of these things were already known, so, end your turn.
Yeah, I
Samson
did.
time.
Yay! It's Samson time! The sound of whip cracking.
Alright, so Samson is going to move right over here,
You're getting off lately? Oh, that's a
Yeah.
dangerous decision.
and Samson is going to blast this, is going to use his, trusty, dusty handguns.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm going to attack the top one at advantage because of Celeste's guiding bolt.
Far top one?
The far top one.
Far top one, just making sure.
Oops. That's the wrong person, but damn.
That
he's
is
good.
the wrong person! And
he's
unfortunately, because
Damn, he's good.
I don't know, do I take that number or do I
Oh.
make you...
It's with his stats, though.
Yeah.
I know,
And his item.
I know.
Listen, I didn't sign up to play assistant DM, and you handed me 2 characters.
I handed you one character! You volunteered to start taking over print, I don't know why you're doing it!
You handed me 2 characters.
No, in this combat I said you want to take over Celeste, and you're like, yeah, sure, fine. And then you literally just started moving print around.
I'm gonna be
like,
right back.
I'm not
Handed me
going to...
access to both characters. You gave me both characters.
Because you're
I'm
the
a
one
roll
who
of
knows...
damage. That's a lot of damage. Look at that.
Listen here,
That's
Sassy McGee.
33.
Listen here, Sassy McGee.
Listen, I'm the roll's the roll.
Are you not rolling your second one?
Oh, I am. Also at advantage because Nim's flanking on the other side.
Same target?
No, the next one.
This
The
one?
one. So, this was my first target. This is
Okay.
the second target. So this is the one I just hit for like a zillion damage. 33 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's still alive or not.
Oh, the token settings are minimized. Anyway, roll your second damage.
Alright. Second damage.
That hits.
Alright. And I'll roll the damage. And I'm gonna put sneak attack on that one.
Alright.
Here's the... No, shit, I had to click that.
I like how you said that in Samson's voice. Shit, I had to click that.
You did it?
Uh,
Oh, there we go. Okay, so ignore this bottom. Ignore the 4.
take the 14
7
and
plus
the 7.
40. Yes, so that would be 21 on that one.
Alright.
And that's another point for our little hip fire gun thingy.
Alright, I'm back.
So
I got a Coca-Cola this time.
ooh. So Samson ducks off of Lily and does a sick combat roll and gets behind the sandboy,
Yeah.
and then like at the first one, just like click bang at that glimmering little shit all the way up there
Mm-hmm.
for putting sand in his baby's eyes. And then, right at the other one, just takes out his other gun and just executioner shot. Just... And with both of them smoking, he's just gonna, like, put them both up to his mouth, just blow the smoke away, and just twirl them into the holster. Yeehaw.
Yeah. That the end of your turn?
And I moved from here. So I am going to... I'm gonna move behind Fran. And just... Alright. You face him and I got your back. And that's the end of Samson's turn.
And Prin will just nod at you. Not... Still looking unhappy. Mainly because of the ouch oofies.
And just don't get hit for it.
Don't mind
He
me.
took 1 damage, he's fine.
He took a lot of damage.
Took more than 1 damage. We're not just talking about your
Slapped
decanter.
him once.
We're not talking. Not everything's about him. Jesus Christ! I know you're throwing heads at people, but you're not the only source of misery in this situation.
Not even throwing heads, fucking super soakering
So-
those things over.
I guess this should answer Kiala's question on whether or not Nim can hurt the party.
You know, I can't help but think what Nim would have been if she never had the decanter. that decanter has become so much of her character.
I think it's been every single bonus action. that
It's
Nim
been
has
every single bonus action. It's even been.
To be fair, sorcerers don't have a lot of bonus action
That
things
is
they can
true.
do.
To
Yes.
be fair, but it's even been
It's a
roleplay for Nim. It's been like
Yeah, Nim's
conversation-
entire identity is a water bottle.
I can't wait until that day when Nim wild surges into a water bottle. Just becomes a Dasani water bottle and just falls to the ground and starts
beep boop, water bottle.
The cap comes off and water starts coming out, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, is that essential? Is she the bottle? Is she the water? Is she both? Nim, get in the bottle!"
Nim is a hexblade warlock, but instead of a magic sword, she's just possessed by a water bottle.
Mood.
That's really sad.
But fitting.
What a strange future we live in.
You must give the entire world water. Drown it all. It's Hyala's turn, eh? Yes? It's Hyala's turn. Time for Hyala to Hyalaning.
Alright, so
Alright, Yella.
bonus action first.
What this? It's the thing that make you go fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also just in case I need a random advantage on a weapon, because
Yeah, I
I
can't
want to
do
hit
that.
something during this fight before Samson kills everyone.
You hit a hand! You hit a singular hand.
That was this one, right?
Yeah.
That's also the one with your funny, your
Yeah.
little funny mark.
I'm extra mad at it, so I hit it harder.
I hate you.
How
How
dare
did
you
you
not
approach
die?
me?
Oh, you're running away from me?
Yeah, you attacked Prin and not me, and it hurt my feelings.
I'm worthy of being attacked too, you know.
Save, you
Does a
just move
27
here.
hit?
You get an advantage.
Yeah, it hits. I'm worthy of being attacked too, you know. Jumps in front of the
Fuck
nearest
up.
gun.
Okay. So it's that plus
Plus
that
numerics.
plus 1.
So 15.
Mm-hmm.
You... And then your second one?
Yeah, second one. Whoop.
Yeah, just give me the total damage.
Whatever 15 plus 8 is.
15 plus 8. We'll find that out in a second. Is 23.
15 plus 8? Yeah, that's 23.
Alright, a hearty amount of damage done. I'm Mrs. Icicle. I'm Mrs. Ten Below.
Oh wait, hold on. That 8 also had the plus 1, so take off one more than whatever it currently has.
So maybe take a 1 away.
Take a 1
A
off.
1 away. A 1 away. A 1
Oh,
away.
oh.
a
Man,
1
you're
away,
definitely
a
trying to
1
make
away.
sure you don't end up with that, with last session sandcacklers surviving on 1 HP.
Or
Alright,
last-
end of
Yep.
Yellow's turn.
Yep.
We come to Prin, who is going to Hia.
What is he,
Samson's
Link?
like, hey, I got your back, and he's like, bye.
Still have his back, technically.
Just from really far away from everyone else now.
I have guns.
So we're
Yeah, but
gonna.
now you're shooting towards the party.
Yeah, he'll live, I think.
Oh,
Dang.
cool.
Triple dang.
God, if either of us, like, if anyone was like right here, shit would explode.
Man, I really
Uh,
should have ran over there. I had my movement.
so
You did.
he's gonna go starting from, you know, looking at the screen left to right. He's gonna roll for that. Oh God, why is it taking the?
Just take the small number away, and you're fine.
Just take the.
Just take the 13.
Just take the 13. Right? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna trust you're telling me the right thing.
Well, because the 13 is his regular attack, and the 8 is the advantage it thinks it has. The crit it thinks it has because it rolls 2 dice.
Right, 8 plus 5. I
Five
thought we
is
fixed
13.
this problem, though.
No, this was what we wanted to happen.
Yeah.
Oh! So
Yeah.
just take the 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
take the
understand
13.
now.
Yeah, just take 13.
And for probably the first time so far, he's gonna swing the sword again. And that's just 18, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
In my opinion, what I know of Trinculo is he would probably use one of his dice on that.
On the big damage number?
The crit, yes, because that would also crit.
How does do that?
So that would be, Badonk.
Yeah, this was. And now, how do we roll it?
Right, and that would be. So that would be 5 plus 8.
Plus 8?
Yes, because it's a crit, so you double all the dice you roll, including on-hit effects that you can choose to do.
So 10 plus 8 and 5 plus 8.
Bingo.
Okay. That's more numbers than I can do.
So that's...
Plus 5 and
So
plus
you
8.
have... So you have 13, 18, and 13. So that's going to be 26 plus 8, so that's 34, 44.
Huh?
Oh, right, these aren't hitting the same target, never mind.
Oh,
Are
they are hitting the same target. It's hitting the one directly in front of them.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, yeah, that would be 44 damage.
I'm sorry, I should have... See, I had 10 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8, so I don't have 44.
Well, because of the other slash. I'm adding in all of the attacks he's landed so far.
Oh, don't add in the offhand.
Not yet, because we haven't rolled for that one.
Yeah, we haven't rolled for that one. Oh, you're counting the previous damage I already put in.
Yes.
The 13 plus the 10... okay, I already put in the 13, so I should have 31. It should be 31.
Yes, it would be 31
Okay.
on that same hit. And then
And
that
he's
would
getting
be...
zapped
Why did-
3 times.
I don't know what
Because
button...
of the crit again.
No, I don't know, like, what I hit to make that come up.
Oh, maybe you hit the offhand?
Might have... I don't know what I hit, but I didn't intend to roll that.
Okay, so that one's non-canon.
So, 31 damage?
31 damage on that attack, 44 damage in total.
Yeah. So, the reason why I'm not yipping and hooraying, and I should have been more clear, he was going to work the attacks from left to right. If he killed one, he was going to move over to the other one.
That's fine.
The only reason I'm not yipping and hooraying is because even when this character wins, he loses. He did 31 damage to something with 3 health.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, then... Oh,
The first-
31 damage to
Yeah.
something with 3 health.
Also, does he still get zapped by a killing blow? Or...
Oh, he's gonna get zapped.
Okay.
And then that would... I assume that one's the offhand slash?
Yeah, that's the offhand slash. I'm not taking the top one because I don't have any idea what I hit to get that number. My hand, like, hit the keyboard and it popped up, so I don't even know what it's attached to. I assume it's the offhand, but for once we're going to take the larger number because that's the one where I knew where it came from. So that wasn't a crit. It's just 13, right? Right?
Yeah, that would just be 13.
And I could do that math in my head. So, save. And now we gotta roll 3 of these.
Boop, boop, boop.
Should I just roll 3d6?
Yeah.
Eight. So his fury of rage allows him to completely maim one and hit the other, but he does it in such quick succession that the charge builds up, and he just practically gets hit in one strike. And you see it just shoot up his blades and into him. The largest shock he's gotten, so he gets big shock. And then -8 is this number right here. I forgot, Ed. You can see what his health is at.
Again,
How's it looking?
again, still has more health than me. Oh no, he's a little bit lower than my max, so I think he's fine.
Damn. Man, is friend lucky to be a tank?
Yeah. He died a whole Samson ago.
He died. Oh.
This is why we give Simpson the guns. So he
Yeah.
can shoot them far, far
No,
away.
he doesn't have more than your max.
That's what I said. I corrected myself and said, oh, he has a little bit less.
Yeah. It's a substantial amount now, less. It's about a half a nim less.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yes, because Nim has been known for her boundless HP.
Yeah.
It's
That's
still
what I
half
know
a
her
nim.
for.
I'm really not gonna lie, I like the idea of measuring missing health in fractions of characters.
Half a nim.
Half
Half a Nim plus a current Trinculo makes about a Samson.
Nice.
Now these are no. Now this is math that I can get
HP
behind.
math.
Woo!
We love it.
So that's the end of Princulo's turn, right?
Yeah.
So, having just been surrounded by attackers, angry adventurers. Do I want to? Now, question.
Answer.
Moving normally promotes an attack of opportunity. What about burrowing? Because that's completely under the ground.
So the act of burrowing to move would proc it. So it'd essentially be like we attack it before it digs.
And that's a guaranteed hit?
No, you have to roll to hit. Same as any other attack.
And what's the attack roll? Whatever you choose, or?
It'd just be whatever attack with whatever weapon you have. And spells do not count unless you have the feat for it.
Yeah, it'd be melee only.
Yes.
Boo.
Let's just get a better feat for him.
So,
My feet
the
is
Sand Crackler is going to attempt to burrow, and Prin's gonna proc an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I also get an attack of opportunity.
You don't have a melee weapon out, do you?
You don't have a melee weapon out, do you?
Can she just bop
I
it
don't
with
know
her
why
fist?
it took so long, but we're
Well, I
like,
have a dagger, but I don't think getting off this is a good idea.
Nim, just bop it with your fist.
Yeah, just punch it.
well, one, oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one, but yeah, no, you'd have to get down to promote that, because you are slightly higher.
Yeah.
So it can get an attack of opportunity, but Nim can't.
Well, she's also using the dagger, which is
And
a shorter weapon, isn't it?
it still has the same range as every other weapon.
So can I roll my dagger attack?
I thought there was disadvantage from going top to bottom.
No. It's,
Really?
It's not going to be high, but can I roll it?
You, in fact, also... I mean, like, if we're going with logic here, then, like, you, in fact, get, better... You can hit things best when you're swinging down, because gravity's there to help you out.
True, but you also have less reach because your arms are higher off the ground.
And you just fucking collapse on top. Nim, just fall on top of it knife first.
Alright, so
And-
can I roll yay or nay? Which is it?
Yeah, I guess you can
I'm
roll it.
aiming. Go for whatever you want.
No,
Nice!
nowhere near.
Alright,
Yeah.
you go to stab it, it just falls in the hole.
So yeah, you both miss, and let me get this measurement. Yeah. Sorry, Samsoni.
Bye, Samson.
I'm gonna be real with you. I never thought I'd use that dagger in a fight.
Oh no, whatever will I do? Oh fuck!
Oh no, whatever will I do? You tempted Gambler! You laughed in the face of Gambler, and you're going to eat shit for it!
I mean, this thing only gets it close enough for me to blast my goddamn guns in its eyes.
True.
If it lives that long, Celeste has been killing this fight.
True.
So does Samson go nuts though again?
No,
I would
not yet.
imagine, yeah. So you take 11 lightning damage,
He's just a little shocked.
and you're stunned, and it's gonna go for that gore. And it fails.
It gores itself by accident.
It fails miserably.
Yay.
I guess I gotta think of something that happens to it, right?
I mean, that's on you. Are nat ones on attacks just always permanent misses, or like, did this thing just eat itself into a void?
Well, I don't know. We already said that unless they're double nats
Nat one, yeah.
on skills, it doesn't do anything. So that only left attacks.
I mean, nat ones on attacks are just like it always misses,
So-
no matter what bonuses you have.
I'll say that it goes for the gore, but it kind of misses, loses its balance from being hurt, and falls prone and uses half its movement to get back up. So there's a penalty there. It does not Ouroboros itself into...
Does it have half its movement after moving 20 feet?